Hey everyone, as always, Dylan, GoldPaydirtReviews.com. And as you can see, I've decided to double up on MikesGoldPaydirt. Actually, I guess it's quadrupled up, depends on how you look at it. Since I did their quarter-pound bag last time, I've decided to go really big. This is their 3-pound bag. It's California Motherlode Gold Paydirt again, but 3 pounds of it. So paid $39.95 for it. And again, I got this off of Amazon. Now, again, he does have a website, but I would not purchase any Paydirt from his website. He has removed all contact information from his website. And this is supposed to be, the Amazon is supposed to be, from what I understand, a friend of his that's reselling it. So I would much rather buy from Amazon, where I'm guaranteed if I don't get it, I can get my money back. You know, and without going through the hassle of filing all kinds of things if you purchase it on his website. So there's 3 pounds. This is 3 pounds. It's not supposed to have, it doesn't have a stated amount of gold, except for the same as their last bag, where it is supposed to contain gold. And that's it. It doesn't tell you how much, just that it is supposed to have gold. Again, the same type of coffee bag, just much bigger. We'll rinse that out. So, big monster pile. I'm going to classify this down, see what we get out of it. It's going to be a lot of it. Hopefully I get a lot of gold too. The smaller bag didn't have that much gold, so this one I'm hoping I do a lot better with. Especially for 40 bucks. And I can already tell you, all the rocks are very brown and monotone color. So that's going to tell me right there, this is going to be some dirty stuff again. Which would make you think that it's unsearched, which it does say in the description that this is unsearched material, but you're guaranteed to find gold. So no gold in that, no pickers or anything like that, but, you know, again, can't always tell just by looking, you know, and classifying. Sometimes you see it and sometimes you don't. I'm guessing the vast majority of this is really going to be pretty small from what it looks like in here. Oh, see, I'm getting a little carried away and getting crazy. Definitely a lot of smaller material. This is going to be an all-day panning session. I can already see this. But I had nothing else planned for today anyway, so that's good. Really dusty material again. Sure sign this stuff is going to dirty up the water pretty good. So not that much in the minus 10 plus 20. Alright, now let's find the really small stuff. I'm going to have to get another pan out. So, I was looking about probably half of this material is going to end up being in the minus 30. So there better be some minus 30 gold or it's going to be a long day for nothing. Not seeing a lot of black sands either. So, and I will tell you this, from looking at the reviews on Amazon, they do, out of all his Paydirts, this one I think has the most reviews and also the most pictures. And it's got good reviews. I mean, all the reviews, I think it averaged 4 stars, which is really good for Paydirt on Amazon. And he's got about 61 reviews, I think it was. So, to have 4 stars and 61 reviews, it's pretty good. But all the pictures of the gold, there was about a dozen pictures of people showing the gold. It all looked kind of like the gold that I got out of his 4-ounce bag. It was more on the plus 20 side. You know, it didn't look like there was very much in the fines. So, again, which would make this more in gear for, you know, training or practicing. Because, you know, if you don't find anything in the small stuff, you know, you just take, you know, this is the type of Paydirt that you probably wouldn't classify down. You just grab a handful, you know, or a cupful or something like that. Put it in a pan and just pan it out and see what you get. And this way you won't really lose too much, you know, just because it's going to all be chunkier, bigger pieces of gold. So, I classify it just so I can see what the type of gold, you know, you're going to get. So that way people like you will know, oh, if it's all chunky gold, this is a good one. If it's all fine gold and you're pretty inexperienced, you don't want to buy it. Alright, so all done. And as I said, the vast majority of this is definitely the under 30. I'm guessing 2 pounds of it is the under 30. So this is going to be a beast to pan out. Really quickly, let me see if there is. I can already tell there's really not. There's very little fine black sand, magnetized black sands. So that will make it a little easier to pan out. But I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go pan and start seeing what kind of gold we find. Well, surprised me. 2 nice little pickers got out of that. So, I really didn't expect to find anything in the plus 10, especially for a $40 bag. I'm going to weigh it up real quick. Doesn't look like it weighs much, probably 1/10 of a gram, something like that. So, we'll see. So, 0.13 grams. Not bad at all. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. $5 probably worth of gold so far. So, I'm going to go knock out this. -10 plus 20, and I'll be right back, and we'll see how much gold's in this one. And the gold keeps on flowing. A lot more gold than I expected. Probably 25, maybe 30 pieces of gold. Flat. Mostly it's flat. There's a couple of little pieces that are kind of chunky, but mostly it's flatter gold. But still a lot more than I expected. Counting it up. Yeah, about 25, 30 pieces. Not gonna complain. I'm actually really excited. I mean, I really did not expect that much gold in it. So I'm really excited to go hit the -20 plus 30 and see what kind of gold I can get out of this. Because I'm really setting myself up not to find much in the under 30. So I'm expecting to find all of it in these pans. So far I'm doing really, really good. And I'm really excited to get into this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into it now. And I found even more gold. This time it's about 40 pieces from the under 20 over 30. So far I'm really impressed with this bag of Mike's Gold Paydirt and getting much better results than I did from the 4-ounce bag, but I guess that can be expected. You know, you spend $12, $10.95, you can't expect to get much. Again, this is $39.95 and I'm not complaining. I'm finding some good gold. And now I'm going to go tackle this 2 pounds of monster under 30 material. And like I said before, I'm really not expecting to find much gold in this. but you never know. Let's go dig into it and find out, and I'll be right back to show you what I get out of it. Well, the numbers are going the wrong way, but I'm not really going to complain. Let's see if you can see that. Got about 10 pieces. I think it was 14 pieces. I did count it because there wasn't very many. 14 pieces of gold out of the minus 30. So, quick little recap. Got 2 pieces out of the plus 10. About 30 out of the minus 10 plus 20. And then about 40 pieces out of the minus 20 plus 30. And then it kind of went south with the minus 30, about 14 pieces. I will say, though, I'm glad I did find something. I was really, really worried, as you saw through the whole video, that I wasn't going to find anything. So I did find gold in it, and it wasn't very challenging in the under 30 just because of the fact that there was almost no black sand. So you could pan through it quickly just to get to the black sands and then work this out. So wasn't that horrible of a job, except for that it was 2 pounds of it. But I'm going to come right back with the review and the ROI. Well, before I get into all this gold, the review, and the ROI, I'm going to throw out another disclaimer about MikesGoldPaydirt. This is from Amazon, and this is the only place I would purchase it from. I would not purchase it off of his website because he has removed all contact information. And to me, that's just a little too iffy. If you want to take the gamble, it's up to you. His prices are the same. So I purchased mine off of Amazon because Amazon's shipping it. It's stored in Amazon's warehouse. I'm guaranteed to get it, or Amazon will give me my money back. So, okay, now what you're all looking for. The review and the ROI. Okay, let me show you the gold. This was a lot of gold. And it actually, the weight really, really surprised me. So, little info first. MikesGoldPaydirt, purchased off of Amazon. This was their 3-pound California mother load. It has no guaranteed gold. The gold spot as of today is $40.57. Just took a big tumble, which sucks. The cost was $39.95. The shipping was free. It is Prime shipping or free shipping. So if you have Prime or you buy, I guess, $50 worth of stuff, you get it for free. So I did not pay shipping. So my total cost was $39.95. Another little bit of info about this before I get into the numbers is this bag actually has 61 reviews on it, which is one of the ones with the most reviews. A lot of Paydirt on there doesn't get a lot of reviews, and it's actually 66% of it is 5 stars. So most of them love the bag, but there's a couple that just hated it. So you always got to take that with a grain of salt because you never know how they're panning it. If they're losing gold, if it's a first time buy and they're just, losing all the gold. So now back to the numbers. The gold recovered from MikesGoldPaydirt 3-pound California mother load was 0.976. Unbelievable. Never would have expected it. So I ended up, gold value was $39.60. And if I'd have done this 3 days ago, it would have been worth more, but unfortunately gold went down. So it's $39.60. So that means my ROI ended up being 99.12%, which is unbelievable. My AROI was 81.28%. So when I go to sell this gold, I'll recover 81% of what I spent. So for the numbers, the ROI is going to be a 9.9. The AROI is going to be a 8.1. Fun factor was a 10. It's a little messy, and this probably is the stuff that, like I said again about the 4-ounce bag where you just kind of dump a handful in it. It's not really for classifying too much because there's no real black sands to trap the gold. So it's pretty easy except for the fact that it is dirty. So you will have to, either rinse it off or do a pour-off pan. So the value for this Paydirt was a 9.3. My overall experience was a 10. Paydirt description, 10. It's got a pretty good description on all his Paydirt. Paydirt quantity, it was over 3 pounds, so a 10. Packaging was an 8 because it is that coffee bag. Customer service, I'm giving him an 8. I know previously I'd given him a 10, but I had to think about it some more, and I think I'm just going to give him an 8 just because of the fact that, if you happen to see this bag and you went to their website and they removed everything and their customer service is non-existent on the website, But I am going to give it 8 because on Amazon they do reply. So the shipping was a 10 because it was through Amazon. So the total score for this Paydirt was a 9.3. So I'm ecstatic about that. I mean, I can't complain. And I'll also throw out something. This is one of the things I love about purchasing Paydirt off of Amazon. I know this is a legitimate bag. I always worry, when you're doing reviews, you always worry about, did this person know it was me? Did they send me a loaded bag? Did they send me a bad bag just because they don't like me and they don't want me to have a good bag on a review? And they weren't worried about my review. And, then I worry about, oh, they figured out my wife, she's ordered my father-in-law, my brother, my friends. So you always worry about that. Amazon, I have no worries. I know this is legitimate. What's in their warehouse? They just pulled a bag out and handed it to me. So I'm loving it. There we go again. I want some more pictures of gold ads. Not the like. So, it really just added up. That's the one thing I love about gold. You get a little bit, and to me, that didn't. When I was putting it on the scale, I was so surprised the numbers kept going up. But that's one thing I love about gold. You never know really how much it weighs until you actually weigh it up. So that's going to be it for me for today. Should be back in a couple of days with another review. So everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. That really helps me out. The subscribe button really helps me out. And leave a comment. I love answering comments. If you watch any of my videos, I reply to as many comments as I can. So make sure you comment and make sure you share. Thanks a lot.